In Chapter 6, we're going to be talking about percentages. So in this first lesson, you need to know what a percent is. A percent is a ratio that's based on 100 or has 100 as its denominator. So, for example, if you have 25 out of 100, you could write that in any ratio way, so either with the fraction bar, a colon, or the word 2. And as long as 100 is your denominator, then whatever is on top, your numerator, that would be your percentage. So 25 out of 100 would be 25%. On your worksheets, you will sometimes see a model. Usually it's a square or a rectangle that is divided into equal spaced squares, and you have to count how many are shaded usually. If they have 100 squares in the shape, then however many you count, like if there's 70 of them shaded, it would be 70%. If the model doesn't have 100 squares, then you must make it equivalent to 100 before stating your percent. So example, if your shape had 20 squares in it and you only had 2 shaded, it'd be 2 out of 20. So you need to think about what that would be, how many out of 100 then. So to go from 20 to 100 would be times 5. So to go from 2 times 5, 10 out of 100, so 10%. When you change fractions to equivalent fractions with denominators of 100, remember that's all you're doing is going from one denominator to the next, saying, what is my exchange rate? 20 times 5 is 100. So then that's what I do for my numerator. 8 times 5 would be 40. So if you had a shape with 20 squares and 8 of them were filled in, you would then have to multiply to get 40 out of 100, and then the numerator would be your percentage, 40%. So no matter what is on top on that numerator, if 100's on the bottom, that is your percent. So if it's only one digit, like 3 out of 100 would be 3%. If it's 53 out of 100 would be 53%. If it's 123, then your percentage is over 100. If you have 123 out of 100, you have 123%. And if you do not have a denominator of 100, at this point in your chapter, your only way to do it would be to find the multiplier. So 20 times 5, and so then you would do that with your numerator to get your new numerator. So that would be times 5, and so we would then have 40 out of 100, which of course then would be 40%. Because when 100's on the bottom, no matter what's on the top, that is your percent. All right.